Hey everybody, Superfly Gaming here, back for another episode of, well, it's not a random episode, it's a new episode series of Limbo. Now, I've never really played this game for a very long time now, probably 2010, but I remember it's a lot of fun and it can be a little bit creepy, which is one of the reasons I like to play it. Now, for those of you who watch some of my other videos, I like to be a bit crazy and expressive with how I talk, but when I'm kind of chilling, I just kind of talk like this. So this is basically just going to be a chill out series gaming style, where you can watch this late at night or when you're just trying to relax, basically. And I remember where that egg was because I accidentally, first time I played the game, went in that direction looking for the right way. For some reason I thought left would be the correct way, but obviously not. I think one of the great things about this game is just the noir ambient style. And a lot of trial and error that goes into progression in the game. The kind of fuzzy background as well also really helps the ambient aesthetic. And I have played the sequel to this, Inside it's called, and Inside is a little bit deeper, I would say, in terms of narrative, but it kind of loses a little bit of this charm that's in this game. And I think the darker sort of feel of this game is found more in the actual environments themselves than it is in this sequel. This one is more hopeless, I would say, and a bit more dystopic than most other games of the same genre. I've been meaning to play Little Nightmares, for example, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I think one of the reasons that this game appeals to me quite a lot is that I think a lot of games just try and get your attention and just get you to be constantly focused, but this has the effect of, it's quite soothing, I would say. You know, it's something that you'd play late at night when you're just trying to detach and relax a little bit. If I remember correctly, there's some kind of spider up here. And I can't remember if we have to run away from him or we get trapped or something. I think it's a little bit of both. Ah, the bear traps. I remember now. Pull the bear trap away. And I'm taking no chances, so I will give that a bit more space as well. There we go. I remember the challenge on the Xbox 360 where I think the challenge still exists on this one. I'll have to check, but you have to complete the game with only dying 5 times, which I almost did once, but could never quite get across the finishing line with that one. It's kind of funny that I can remember what to do 13 years later. Ah, I remember now. This is the bit with the spider, isn't it? I think we get trapped on the web and we get woven and we have to, spoilers, run away. Oh, boulder. One of my earliest memories of playing this game actually was, it must have been late at night, about 11 o'clock. I'd just come back from seeing family and had bought a bucket of Mackey's ice cream with me. And I just remember chowing into a bowl of that when I was playing this. It was quite a weird experience, I can tell you. And I was actually stuck on this bar for a very long time. I was trying to push the box and jump over the lake or pond, but I just couldn't do it until I realised that you have to come back here and push, I think, a bigger box off. Or a log. I think it's a log you have to push off. And if I remember correctly, there is also another secret egg up here somewhere. I'm not sure I can remember. I think. Yes, there it is, look. Altitude is attitude, if you say so. And I think we have to jump. No, push this down. Yeah, there we go. And I'm not sure if we die if we fall from a big height. I think we do, but I can't remember. So I'm not just going to crazily jump down. I'm going to be careful instead. And that will do it, I think. You need to be careful that you don't push too much away, otherwise you will get trapped. I think that should do it. Now, this is the spider part, I think. I think where it swipes at you. I think. Yes, it is. And this is one grumpy spider. Well, is he grumpy? I don't think he's that grumpy. He's just minding his own business. Come on, spider, you can do it. And of course, that hasn't loosened that up yet. And what we will do here is we push it up close enough that when he goes to smack me with his little leg, he will put his foot in the bear trap instead. We've got to be quick though. And you have to watch out for that other arm as well, which also wants to swipe you, so... Now we missed. Bugger. No loss. No loss. There we go. See, he's trying to come for me with the other one, see? And a third time? Seriously? Okay, he finally had enough. And he's gone away. And this is the kind of part where it lulls you into a false sense of security, because as you enter the spider's lair, there is a problem that you walk too much and get trapped around about here. And he will then try and push, but he can't. And then of course the spider comes back, feeling a bit smug, with a big grin on his face, thinking that he's got a free meal, but he hasn't. It's very dark. You can see that someone else is also trying to escape above, as you can see. And now all we have to do is just keep doing this until we get loose. And then we have to jump for the next section. which isn't much fun. And you can easily mess up timings on jumps if you're not paying attention. So, steady does it. There we go. And he should roll down the hill, I think. And that happens. And I can't remember if we get chased whilst we're like this with the spider, but it might be possible that we do. This is the bit that I don't like, because it progressively gets faster and faster and faster. And I think we actually have to make it go fast, because the spider starts coming at us very soon. Yeah, he does. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. And we've got to be quick here, because he does come for you very quickly. Let's go. And I don't think we died. No, we didn't. Ordinarily in that kind of situation you would die. We just need to keep running now. This is the tricky part, because yeah, be very careful. It chops your head off, and we wouldn't want a chopped off head, would we? Let's keep going. Again, you can see the ambient noir atmosphere at play here. And that's something I shouldn't have been paying attention to, and I should have been concentrating on the level itself. But it's very beautiful. You've got to remember as well, guys, that back in 2010, that sort of time, indie games were only just beginning to be a thing. Most indie games that you would find back in the day, you would find on places like Newgrounds as a Flash player game. But games like this you would have to find on, like for example, Xbox 360's indie store. And indie games were still very quite new, even for Steam as well. Can't remember what we do here now. I think that falls down and we have to jump over it. Okay. The spider should be coming after me by now. I'm surprised he hasn't. I can't remember whenabouts he does come for you. It should be very soon though. I'm having deja vu here. I remember, it's some kind of guy, isn't it? Another survivor. Yeah, there he is. And he'll set some kind of donut after me or something. Or some kind of obstacle. Yeah. A tire donut. We'll go over that. It should be a smaller rock that we can jump over next. I think. Yeah. And then he'll send the next tire, which we can get past in time. Makes you wonder what kind of madness happened to this place before all it went is dystopic. Because it is quite... this is a tricky bit. You've got to quickly run left, then quickly run right. It's bad that I can remember this, to be honest. Because it's been a very long time since I've played it. And I believe you can't get in that ladder. No, you can't. I think, though, this is where the spider will chase us. I think. Oh, bugger. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go. We haven't got time. I think we have to wait for the spider at this point to actually get on the back end of that log so we can get above where we need to go. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Spider. And we'll just keep running up here. Knock the wooden log over and then quickly jump over. And then go up again. And I think we have to knock this over. I think we can get over it. No, we can't get over it. We just have to run like hell and then hide here, I think. Yeah, and that gets him. Bang, pow, right between the eyes. Has a spider got 8 eyes? 8 legs, isn't it? I think they have more than 2 eyes, I think. We teach you all about the legs in school, but none about the eyes. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, they say. But apparently not with a spider. Because I would be able to remember how many eyes they have. And I think it tries one last ditch attempt to get us by falling behind us. And thus concludes the arc of the spider. He'll go for one failed ditch attempt to zap us one more time. And there he is, look. And he fails. And then this is the part where we do something rather gross and... Yep. That. And probably this is also just as gross. And as I said, thus concludes the arc of the spider in Limbo. Next we will be covering the weird kids arc. Are they kids? I don't know what they are. So, thank you very much for everyone for watching this ASMR playthrough of Limbo. It's a new kind of series for me. If you like it, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you have any ideas of any other ASMR kind of games you want me to play that are ambient and have a nice little soundtrack to them, let me know. Please subscribe if you're not already. Hit the little bell notification so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And this crow as well, apparently.